Greetings from Ulysses Esquire III. It is Saturday, May the 28th, 2016. It is 9:35 p.m. And just dealing with the situation that we have in Washington, D.C., the individuals that are in the District of Columbia. Let's go with cultures first, okay? Cultures first. Um, those trends with homosexuals, it was larger than a person could even imagine or believe. So, those homosexuals are so violent; they attack women too, you know. And they start occult groups. When they start these occult groups, they start trying to dress like these women, and then they steal their credibility, their credit cards, and man, life is out of control. People are out of control more than you can imagine or believe. You know, when I try to associate with one or two people, they do not have this mentality. They have a demonic possessive type mind state. I put my faith in God in Christ. You know what I mean? Like God in Christ Church, or God in creation, Jesus Christ. These individuals will not accept any American currency. Um, when you look at the police, okay, or the Federal Bureau of Investigations, or essentially CIA, those operating intelligence are not concurrent with who I am here. Okay? They're not concurrent with who I am at the United States Capitol building. What I just told you about $8 trillion, it is only that I could purchase $8 trillion into baked products. Just 1,700 bakeries alone in 7 years to produce the $8 trillion of baked products. This is a life of intelligence from this side, from Americans who are on United States currency and their relatives, not the people who come to the United States and then they think ideals like, uh, can they start a business, So most of the time when you find a person, they don't think this high, which is $8 trillion in baked products and then 16 billion boxes, or else the issues with employment is resolved. You know, when there are 16 billion boxes that is requested by a government, where there are 1,700 bakeries, you heard this before, I heard this before, and all you have to do is go in and be a professional baker on one, and make yourself $691 million a year, and the government is only interested in the baked products. They're not interested at all. One quiet evening, okay, with me. It's me with my glasses on. The ball stops here, okay? Or here. Or here. So let me just tell you what this life looks like. So far, those entities, police or FBI, they haven't helped me over the past 4 decades. During my kidnapping. So maybe enemies of mine in a secret war. Who knows? Who cares? The only thing I have is the military of the United States. I mean, who we are in a massive size, just by one race. We're 3 million people in the United States. Okay, those are 3 million people that are in the United States, Native Americans. Okay, and no information about background history. We can do this no time. Okay, so they have visible 100,000 tanks sitting in front of a gigantic lifestyle, okay? 15,000 stealth bombers, okay? Every commodity known to mankind for military power. Also, battleships, everything. Horrifying. They're really horrifying. On the outside, you never thought they were real. Just a private chat with me, When you talk about currency, it was that we would sit down and talk together and build a human resources office or in a God we trust office. Every time someone speaks to these individuals, they are not interested. You know, I would not lie to you. I would not lie to you. You know, when you listen, I sort of grew up with you watching me. You know, and I would only support your race when I see them here. You know, because I'm very wealthy on the other side, even through intelligence. You know. But when you grab your surveillance, and then when we send you your surveillance of the entire, let's say, 15 years, you know, or we can give you 40 years surveillance, condensed through technology and images, so you can see what your race has been acting like, really, you know. I was kidnapped. I was in the trap. This is still a part of it. The Capitol building is none other than, it's really about 4 blocks up the road. You got to cross Independence Avenue, and you know, that's where it is. So, this is what I believe. If you were to email me, my email address is ulyssesgrantgovernment@gmail.com. In lowercase letters, ulyssesgrantgovernment@gmail.com. And then we can sit down and talk, you know, about a couple of issues, you know, if you were really interested in the United States. But no one has a mind no business today, you know. And if I don't want to hear it, that you were some huge person, designer of a car, anything, and then you come back in struggling, and then you try to look the most beautiful or pretty, and then it doesn't really have anything, you know what I mean? I can't be stuck with a mind game right now, or a mind jolt of a vision that's not real. That's absurd. I'm talking about, where do you want to go from now? You know, did you want a business loan? Anyway, I am Ulysses S. Grant III, and go ahead and email me, ulyssesgrantgovernment@gmail.com. God bless you. See you shortly. Did the best I could. I might try again, but it's tough. God bless you. See you shortly.